All right, everybody, back again. Dice Lemons, Floetic here. Two of my friends from Toronto.
Jam Cam?
And
Frieza Chin.
we're about to go into the Dice Lemons. So I always like to start by pouring a little drink.
Okay.
Pull up.
Yeah, you guys go first. Pour up. We're just drinking some lemon-flavored San Pellegrino.
This is rare with Floetic, a non-alcoholic beverage.
About to say, we had a rough weekend. We partied, Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday,
Took Friday off.
Saturday
Saturday,
again.
I saw y'all, and
Now it's
we
Monday.
took another day off,
Yeah.
and now we're here. We'll see how tonight ends. Anyways,
Oh,
how was
man.
your weekend in Vancouver so far?
It was really dope, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good.
Bless.
You know what? You guys got lucky with the weather,
Yeah.
to be honest, because the week before was pissing rain.
Yeah, I heard. And I think it rained once while we were
One
here.
morning, early morning.
But
Yeah.
overall it's been super nice, really sunny, and
One
I
day it was
seem
windy as fuck though.
yeah.
That must have. When did y'all come? Wednesday?
We came on Wednesday.
I think Wednesday was the windy day where it was
Yeah.
It was fuck.
Did you guys have turbulence when you landed?
No, actually.
Oh, you got lucky.
Yeah.
I actually can't stand turbulence. I get scared.
What was that?
I don't know what it. Since I
Did you,
was
see
a
the,
kid,
did you see the video of that flight where the turbulence was
it was
so bad?
so insane. People were just.
Yeah, and the car
Yeah,
flew
yeah,
up,
yeah.
and there's coffee all over the
I'm not
fucking
into
stairs.
that. I'm not doing
jokes.
that.
I actually was on a flight once and turbulence was pretty bad to the point where a few of the masks dropped.
Actually,
Because I guess they drop when they sense a
Yeah,
big
yeah.
dip in pressure,
Yeah.
and so it dipped and a few of them dropped
Did
down.
you freak out?
Everyone was freaking out. Yeah, it was pretty
Are
scary.
you the type that freaks out or you're screaming, or are you
I think I was trying to be cool, but
enough.
inside I was panicking
You're
for
like,
sure.
Quietly freaked out.
Yeah, internal freaking for sure.
I think with everything else, aside from turbulence, I'd be quiet. If a flight has a lot of jiggas, that's what I'm gonna call it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm screaming. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna turn to a bitch. Unfortunately.
It's funny because you're a large person too. That would be
Yeah.
the big black guy just yelling. On
Yeah.
Screaming.
Larger than tall. I'm not fat yet.
No.
Just messing around. Let's get into some music.
Okay.
Or actually, before that, Vancouver, Toronto, two different cities, West Coast, East Coast. Coming from the East Coast, do you find big differences with parties or DJ styles or anything like that?
One thing I noticed,
Yeah.
you guys stay at 100 BPM for a long time.
Okay, fair enough.
What an
Rap-
observation.
for the rap shit anyway.
Yeah.
Which I'm not mad at actually, but
So what are you used to then? Or what's
starting
the
from
norm?
I don't know. I guess starting anywhere between late 80 to 90 BPMs and then gradually going up and then
Okay.
maybe flying back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
But I find for anywhere between 10 and 12, 30 ish, you guys are at 100 BPM.
Okay, fair enough.
I think the biggest, most obvious difference for me between Toronto and Vancouver is way more dance hall reggae and
That too.
Caribbean music in Toronto.
Yeah, I agree.
yeah.
That's more culture though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's crazy though how every DJ set in Toronto includes a little bit of it, no matter where you are, no matter
No matter where you are and who you are.
Yeah.
So that was something new for me, especially when I moved there, because I did not grow up with that at all.
Yeah. Was it a big adjustment? Well, tell the people that don't know your background. Well, both of you. We'll start with you as well.
Yeah, so I grew up in Calgary for most of my life, and I'm kind of newer, I guess, in the DJ world.
Okay.
I've been at it for just under 5 years, which I guess that's a decently long time.
Yeah.
I think because of some of the people that I'm friends with and people that I know, people assume that I've been in it longer because I'm friends with a lot of older DJs and people who've been around for a minute.
Gotcha.
But yeah, my background, before I was doing music, I was mostly working in media and marketing. So, and I still do some of that now with everything else that I do. But yeah, I've been in Toronto now for just over 4 years and pretty much doing music full time.
What did you find was the biggest change from? Because Calgary's kind of a smaller market compared to Toronto, for sure.
Very much so.
So
yeah.
how'd you make that transition? What was the biggest leap for you?
I think I was I'm a big city kind of person, so I think it was just more of a natural fit. I never really struggled with getting used to living in a bigger city. I think just the people are just different.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
In Calgary, everybody knows each other. It's small community, and everyone's super supportive and down for each other. And it's not that it's not like that in Toronto, but it's definitely more kind of like siloed and a bit more like
Yeah.
cliquey, which like generally happens in bigger cities. So I think that was like the biggest adjustment for me.
Fair enough.
But with that being said, like I've definitely met like a lot of dope people out there, and like
Yeah.
now feel like I kind of like have my people out there too. So
Nice.
yeah.
Frieza, you're raised in Ontario.
Yeah, born and raised in Markham in Scarborough, which is like a suburb of Toronto. Really got into music, well, DJing through the rave scene in Toronto, mainly like jungle and drum and bass and stuff like that.
Is that still big in Toronto right now?
A little bit, but like in its heyday, like mid to late 90s, all the way into like the mid 2000s, outside of London, that was like the biggest
That's the
hub
thing.
by far.
Is it more underground now?
Way more so, especially
Yeah.
because of like the huge crackdown of venues and stuff. It used to be unruly, like abandoned bingo halls, abandoned warehouses, shit like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I remember going to raves and like you had to lift up like the outside of the building
Oh,
to like
for real?
go inside
Okay.
and
Yeah,
shit like
yeah,
that. Hockey rinks and
Yeah.
shit like that.
Pretty much anywhere that just has some type of infrastructure.
But once
Okay.
they caught on, it was a wrap. So it
Nice.
got pushed out.
And then as you progressed and whatnot, you kind of stuck with that genre, or you?
So I guess one of the main things I'm known for is like reggae. And it's funny because I found reggae through jungle and drum and bass, because like a lot of that stuff they used to sample live events, sound clashes and shit like that. And I'd be like, this shit sounds crazy. What is it? That's how I found sound systems like Mighty Crown and like
Yeah.
Kilimanjaro, shit like that. So yeah, from there I started doing a lot of reggae, playing house parties, shit like that. And because of the jungle drum and bass starting point for me, I was always brought up on British music. So from there, listening to garage, grime, dubstep,
Nice.
and now especially past 5 years, 6 years, a lot of the British rap and drill music that's coming out of there is a lot of stuff that I'm focused on.
So you kind of saw the evolution of it before it was
Yeah.
mainstreamed in North America.
It's crazy because grime, especially, that's the only genre that I was around at its inception. It's like it's the first thing that I saw like birth
Yeah.
with that dubstep and shit like that. But like, obviously I listened to a lot of rap and reggae and stuff. That shit was already going strong, but grime has a special place for me. And a lot of UK urban music has a special place for me because I followed it from the jump.
That's amazing. Is there like a specific artist that's your person?
It's hard to pick a few. Wiley's definitely one of them.
Yeah.
Dizzy Rascal is definitely one of them. Yeah, I think those two would be the main guys. And I would also say there's a DJ named Andy C, who's really big in the drum and bass world, who's like, in terms of a DJ, he's one of my idols. And DJ EZ.
Nice. Okay.
DJ EZ is
We're
like,
gonna gonna look all this up.
Yo, we joke because DJ EZ's really known for like the hard
Techers.
Okay,
chopping
yeah.
style and
Yeah.
moving really fast. And we always joke whenever we start like playing like that. It's like, yo, DJ EZ, chill out.
We're just trying to like emulate him in every DJ set, basically.
Wow,
He's
that-
sick though. Like he actually did like a 24-hour DJ set.
Yeah.
And it was like
I did hear about that. Yeah.
Yeah. And it was so crazy because like he's a machine. Like he never fucks up.
Yeah.
And in that whole 24 hours, I
fucked
think
up
he
once.
had like one clang, like one.
And that's
That's the
slight-
moment where I was
That's
like, yo,
amazing.
he screwed up. Check it out.
Yeah, they're like he's human.
yeah.
He's not an alien.
He's real.
Yeah, we love DJ EZ.
Okay, well, we're all DJs here, obviously.
Yes.
What annoys you about DJing? Is there anything that annoys you? Not necessarily like actually DJing, but like being in, say, a club atmosphere or anything like that. I'm gonna get it started just to.
Okay.
Like for me, when there's that one person that has multiple requests, that really grinds my gears. And in Vancouver, not many venues have like a rope or bouncers by the DJ booth.
Toronto.
So
Neither
it's
in
very
Toronto.
accessible.
Yeah.
So like that's definitely one of my pet peeves. If you see me out, just like chill.
Just like
She's
leave him
actually the
alone.
funniest at dealing with that.
Yeah?
She's savage.
So, well, let's
I
talk
think
about
I
that.
just so for like a lot of years before I was ever DJing myself, I was like involved in like parties and like
Yeah.
music and stuff like that, and I was always around and like in the DJ booth and hanging out. So even though I haven't been DJing that long, I've definitely been fielding requests for a very long
Yeah, yeah.
time.
Okay.
And so I think like my fuse is just like really short for that stuff, and like I would just like have yelled at a lot of people, but like. I wouldn't just yell at a person who was being polite and nice. I think for the most part, people are like coming at you like super rude and like wanting their
Yeah.
request like right away. And so I pretty much just tell them to like go fuck themselves or whatever.
My favorite was the one where when people show you the phone and they have writing on it or what they want to play.
Yeah.
There's a thing I told her to start doing. We would open your iPhone and have a note that just says, "I'm not a fucking jukebox."
Oh wow.
And then when they show you, just show them that.
Yeah. I never know.
That was great. That was good. That was good.
Yeah, requests are annoying for sure. I think that honestly, like for me, the most annoying thing about being a DJ though is like the file management,
Okay. Yeah.
like the digital file management
Yeah.
aspect.
The
is
stuff
like,
that nobody sees.
yeah, like and for me, like it's especially top of mind right now because I've been having like the last 6 months for some reason have just been like a huge struggle, like from like library issues and like songs going missing to having like my drive's not working, like, and it's just like one thing after another, and you spend so much time like troubleshooting that shit that I'm like, oh, now I'm behind on like actually getting music, you know, and like all that stuff. So I think that for me is like the most annoying.
I think especially recently for me, I don't know if it's annoying, but it's definitely something I'm more careful of is the aspect of how involved alcohol is with DJing. I do enjoy a drink every now and again, but there's definitely times where like it's almost half forced upon you and you kind of half feel.
Do you know who
feel
you're
like
talking to?
No, I know, it's cool, and it's
like
it's a good time.
Your friend will just force it on you.
yeah, no, but
all
like,
the time.
You know what I'm saying?
All the time.
Comes up with-
When it happens way too often for me anyway.
you.
Yeah.
I'm also I can't handle my liquor very well. So like if I get hungover the next day, I'm
a
usually
wrap.
like, I'm a
Yeah.
mess. I'm a mess, like a withered mess.
Yeah.
But like, yeah.
It is like a big like thing though, you know, like, and there's definitely, it's like a fine line between like, am I doing this because I'm actually like enjoying it, or is it just like the expected thing to do right now, you know? So
I've just been more mindful of it the last little while.
I feel like if like you said, if it's like a social thing, like you're gonna have a drink with your, like I never see you guys. I'm gonna have a couple drinks with you guys.
yeah.
If it's like the self-hired crew, I see them often. We're not gonna get
Lit every
trapped
time.
every
Yeah.
time. We try not to, right, Kev?
You're like,
we
maybe
try not to.
4 out of 5 times.
Yeah, once in a while we might get a little trash. Are there any DJs right now that you look up to, like in Toronto, or anyone you guys want to emulate or just respect? Obviously, respect. I can't say that, but like look up to.
For like, there's a lot I look up to, honestly, and for lots of different things. Like I look up to certain people for like, you know, how they've been able to like build their brand and like expand their like offerings. Like I think that my friend So Super Sam from LA is like amazing at that. She's like totally spun off DJing into all these different things, into singing. She has a party. They've got merch. They have like all this stuff, and they've done a really good job at that. Who else? Are we just talking in Toronto or in general?
Well, let's go in general. Whatever. Yeah.
Because I just went on a limb there, but I'm trying to think. Like obviously, Scratch Bastard. Like he's like him and Headspin to me are like the greatest like party DJs. Like they always seem to like know what to do. In Toronto, our friend Nino Brown, she's like super like sick with it, especially if she's like in her bag and playing like the stuff she likes to play. Like we saw her playing at this party during Caravana and like at the Soho House, and she was like just smashing it, playing like soca and like dance hall and like all kinds of stuff.
Nice.
With no monitor.
With no monitor.
Lovely.
Yeah, so she's really sick. Who else? Some people.
I don't know him personally, but I know him through you. I do know him personally. I met him in university, but you're good friends with him, DJ Respect.
Oh yeah.
Because he's gone from like just being the plain old DJ to like actually running a super successful business. Like he runs an agency.
Nice.
Yeah, he's actually someone who similarly has, like you said, spun it off into like a legitimate thing that not only like supports himself and makes use of this like network that he made all these years DJing, but he gives like so many other people opportunities. So for me, that's like really inspiring. And he's like a super good friend. Like,
I played with Respect out here a few times, and it's crazy. Like he's a dope DJ.
He's cool.
He's a
Nice
sick
guy.
DJ.
Yeah.
for sure.
He's genuine.
Another one I would say for me is our boy DJ Oblig.
Oh yeah.
Who's based out in London now, but he was living in New York for a long time. He's super well known for combining the UK drill sound with a lot of grime and stuff like that, which was never really done. And he actually works really hard. So he's gone from just being some unknown kid in New York to having like a regular show on Rinse FM to playing Boiler Room multiple times to being like really
killing it.
high in demand. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I want to say Martha too.
Oh shit, Martha's sick as well.
Yeah, Martha's another, like, she's also from the UK, and
Mm-hmm.
she's a DJ. Like, she definitely plays like parties and festivals and all that stuff, but she's a super sick like radio presenter. Like, she hosts a show on NTS, always like sick selections and like really sick DJing too, like
Nice.
mixing and stuff. But then she's also like really dope about like introducing like what she's doing, and she's really good on the mic and stuff like that. And she supports a lot of like our music and stuff. So
Yeah, and when you look at her, you're like, what the fuck? How is she playing this shit? She looks so like unassuming, but
Yeah.
she plays like the maddest fucking music.
Do you guys kind of spin in here? Y'all remember your first gig and how you felt and what happened?
yeah.
Who wants to go first?
Like,
Like you're very
Like in a club or like-
yeah, like in front of a group of people. It could be a house party or a club. Mine was a house party, and my hands did not stop shaking.
Really,
It
hey?
was, like I was so nervous.
Were you like even mixing, or were you just kind of like not really?
Okay, so you know what? Like I kind of grew up in a DJ household.
Yeah.
So I knew how to mix properly and do all that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like that's a great question. I'll have to ask a friend if I was mixing or just dropping. So I don't remember.
Because I feel like my first gig, okay, mine was not at a club. It was at like a market, like
Yeah.
like an artisan market where people go to like sell shit they've made,
Mm-hmm.
and they have like DJs and performers and stuff. And I was like doing a DJ set, and I remember like I'd practiced so much, and that was also the point where I don't think I planned the set, but I didn't have that much music.
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
basically just had like one folder of probably like 100 songs, and I was like, that's all I had.
Yeah.
And so I had, practiced a lot at home before, but I remember when I got there, I was actually like just kind of like so nervous that I like,
Everything goes out the window.
yeah, I was like, I
facts.
couldn't even remember like how to do certain things. And I was like, and then when you like that stupid feature that is actually useful sometimes, but how you can like turn what you're hearing in the headphones, like you can set it to like cue or master. It was on master,
Oh, you're
but
hearing
like
everything.
I just couldn't like remember. Like I was like, why can't I hear like what's cueing?
Yeah.
And so I think I was just like, fuck it, I'm not gonna mix. And I was just like
Just
dropping
dropping
tracks in.
songs.
And like honestly, I don't think I was very good at dropping songs at that point. I'm still not very good at it.
Yeah.
Like it's not really my thing. Some people are super clean with like the way they drop shit in. I'm bad at it.
Fair enough.
Me was when I was, I think, 14 or 15, and it was just at a friend's house party, and we set up one Technic, one Stanton, and it was like a realistic audio mixer that only had EQ on the master, and it was
Yeah,
a
yeah.
graphic EQ.
Yeah.
And then we set the decks up on like his ping pong table, and then like the party was actually really shit, so we ended up going to another fucking house party. And I remember my mom pulled up to the party, and she was cheesed because she found a bunch of fucking weed in my house.
Oh.
So then I got
What a buzzkill.
I got dragged out from the party by my dukes in front of everybody.
Well, how'd you deal with that after?
I was just fucking was ashamed, really.
I just spiraled into
Yeah,
like
I
shame.
kind of just like avoided people
Like, what
for
do
a
you
bit.
tell? What do you tell
I
your homies?
avoided
Like,
people for a bit.
Great first gig.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
yeah, you beat mine. Like,
Because
yeah.
I used to try and be like, I used to try and sell weed. I was just like a little pothead.
Yeah, it is what it is.
She found
man.
the stash and she was cheese.
Oh man.
I don't even remember what
well,
she did with
wow.
it. She probably she definitely didn't smoke it.
She probably
just,
like
dashed it.
destroyed it.
Yeah,
Back then it was like weed was so bad.
yeah, and she's Chinese as well. So
Oh
she's
yeah,
probably just
still bad.
like, what is this devil fucking veg?
Were your parents or like family members supportive of you guys DJing at first?
Mine didn't really understand it.
Same.
My mom always was like, she's pretty cool. She knows what's going on. Actually, like when I first started playing out and stuff, she would always like share like on Facebook.
Oh, nice.
Like,
Okay, cool.
she'd share my flyers. I was like, thanks, mom.
Yeah,
Way to
yeah.
like spread this to your
Thanks
network.
for the support.
So she was super down, and then I don't know, like I don't think my dad really knows what's going on either. I think I'm sure he doesn't really think it's like a real career.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
then at the same time, like I did see him like kind of recently, and he was like kind of asking me about it.
Nice.
And not like
Yeah,
judging me.
he wanted to
yeah,
know.
he was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
so what are you like working on out there? And I was telling him and expecting him to be like, that's stupid. But then he just like didn't say anything, and I was like, yes.
Nice. Okay, fair enough.
That's about as close as validation as I'm ever gonna get. From
Yeah,
my
for me,
dad,
it's like
so.
my dad fully understood because he was a DJ and
Yeah.
whatnot. My mom, like, up to now has no idea. Like, she doesn't really get it.
Right.
She's like, oh, you still go out? I'm like, yeah, I'm around. I go out once in a while.
Right.
I hang out with my friends here and there.
That's funny.
Let's talk about the 3 for 3s. Did you guys write those down?
Oh yeah, actually, I did write a few down.
I don't know if I have 3 of each. I have like
That's fine.
at least 2.
Because I'm curious. Everybody has something different.
It's hard questions. Asking the tough questions, Flo.
Let's start with 3 things that needs to go away.
Donald Trump.
You know, I feel like has everyone said that? I feel like everyone, which is a great answer. Don't get me wrong.
He really needs to go
He's
away.
a piece of shit.
Yeah,
He's terrible.
The conservatives
stresses
need to
me
go
out.
too. Scheer. That's the second one. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
2.
Basically, also Trump.
And these fucking skyrocketing fucking rent rates. Those need to
Oh,
fucking go.
who was I talking to? Sorry, I get so passionate when I hear that. I don't know why. A lady from
important
Toronto.
topic.
She's now the GM at Hella Goodbye, which is where we played. She was saying
Oh,
that.
yeah, yeah. I think we were all there. Yeah.
I did not know Toronto was that much more expensive than here.
I mean, I'm sure there's places where it's like around similar, but like for the most part,
You guys have had it bad for a
You've-
while.
We've had
Yeah.
it bad for a while. I think now
Toronto's kinda
either
just caught
now
up.
it tapered off or now we're just accustomed to it.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But Toronto, like,
and Toronto's been like going like that.
is
so-
that like all of the downtown core? Or is it kind of in?
Some of it's not
outskirts?
even in the core. Like,
Really.
yeah, bro. It's
crazy.
nuts.
Tell the people like how much, just in case they don't know.
So
It's
last
like-
time I checked, it's like a 1-bedroom or a bachelor,
for like 2,000,
at least 25.
2 to 2,500.
That's
and just
insane.
rent
for
as
one
well.
bedroom. Yeah, and like
How much can we get one out here for like Juan? What do you think? Like 17?
17, 18.
Like a bachelor. Not downtown though. I think so. A bachelor. That's like. I think you can. Right? So yeah, that's crazy.
So we
Yeah, it's
inherited our place and we pay like almost half of that.
Yeah, fair enough.
But
Yeah.
and like, so we're lucky.
Super. We're never
Jeez.
moving.
And we're not
No,
even in
no,
the core.
hell no.
We're not even in the core.
Yeah, we're not even in the core. We're like the equivalent of like, I don't know what it would be here.
You're like 20 minutes out, 15 minutes out.
Yeah, like
Okay.
Not even.
kind of like, I guess like Main Street, Main and like 20th here.
Yeah,
like
okay, it's
area.
not far,
Not
not-
far, but like not like right in the middle
Yeah,
of everything.
which is
so-
kind of good sometimes. you
Yeah, I like it. I mean, I spent the first 2 years that I lived in Toronto living like right on Queen Street,
Yeah.
and like it was cool for some things, and then not cool for a lot of things.
know? Fair enough.
Like you walk out of your house in the morning on like a Sunday morning to try to go get coffee, and there's like puke everywhere.
Yeah,
and you're
yeah,
like,
Nice odor.
Yeah, yeah. It's crazy. It's definitely gotten super expensive, but I agree with that one. Skyrocketing rent prices.
So
need
Trump,
to go. That was very
conservatives.
political.
I like those
three
and the
things.
prices. Okay, what do you got?
Maybe. Well, what's the conservative guy's name? Adam Scheer.
Andrew Scheer.
More, Andrew
He's
Scheer.
a
More
piece
so
of shit.
him, but I guess with him, the rest
Yeah.
of the
Piece of
conservatives.
shit.
Fair enough.
They're mad.
Well, my go away things are like not that serious.
Oh shit! I don't know.
I said cigarettes need to
Okay.
go away.
Yeah.
Sorry to any smoking people, but
I'm 7
they're
months
fucking
clean still.
gross.
Nice, congrats.
I used to smoke for a lot of years too, so
Uh-huh.
like, but it's just gross.
Yeah.
And like, why would you smoke cigarettes? Like, if you really need to smoke something, then smoke a jewel or like something. You know, don't
So are you,
like,
you're cool with vaping?
yeah, like if you really need to.
Okay.
Do that,
Yeah, yeah.
but
I've heard
don't
that's even more
smoke like an
fucked, though.
actual
Yeah. Okay.
disgusting, yucky cigarette.
Okay.
It stinks and it looks bad. It doesn't even look cool anymore. I remember thinking it looked cool, but now I'm like, oh.
Fair enough.
Anyways, that needs to go away.
Yeah.
Being added to unsolicited group chats.
Yo, that's a great one.
Yo,
the
I'm-
whole Facebook friend or
I'm not
Instagram
gonna
friend
say
thing, I don't
who it
get
is, but a DJ
Yeah.
in Toronto added me to some insane WhatsApp chat. Like I've muted it, long since muted it, but it's just like, it's the worst because you can't leave.
Are they at least talking
You can
music,
block it though.
or are they just talking nonsense?
It's like music, but it's like, I don't even want to read this stuff. It's like, oh my God, I'm not going to say it. But anyways, it needs to, because now if I leave, it's going to be like, Josephine left the conversation.
When this comes out, they're gonna know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know what? Too late.
It's like, I love all you guys, but I don't want to be in your goddamn
Yeah.
chat.
Fair enough.
And then Alan and Heath mixers
Yo,
need to go away.
Fuck Alan
Okay.
and Heath mixer.
They
Yeah.
need to go.
And rotary mixers.
Whoever those guys are
Yeah,
need
yeah.
to leave.
Okay. Why are you saying
They are
that?
canceled.
Why are you saying that?
I just hate those mixers. They suck. Like it's the worst. Like we've played a few gigs where we've gone and it's been Alan and Heath, and it's just
I mean,
like
maybe if we played techno, we would like them more because they're more suited to that.
I don't fucking understand the whole like
Multi-band.
two.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
why is there two?
It just doesn't
mids?
really make sense.
No, it makes zero
Yeah,
sense.
I agree. Okay.
They
That's
need to
solid.
be gone.
You guys have some good ones. Definitely thought through. I'll tell you that. Do you have 3 things that need to come back?
Ooh. McDonald's shake bag fries.
Wow. That's a good one.
That is a good
They still
one.
have them in Asia. So
Yo,
they're kind of back.
McDonald's in Asia is
It's
lit.
lit.
Yeah. It's
Super
pretty much lit like everywhere,
Everywhere
else in the
except
world.
North America.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we get the trash over
They got
here.
they got the spicy McChickens and shit. Like,
Yeah.
remember when you used to have like the seasoning and then you put it in the bag
shake
and then
it.
you just shake the
Literally, you
bag
just shake
with all
it.
the fries in it and it was fire.
Actually?
Oh, bro,
Oh.
That's a good
bring
one.
it back.
They were here once though.
Who?
The shake bag fries.
Yeah, of course.
I don't think I
Unless
ever
I'm
had them
imagining
in,
it.
in
I'm
No,
a
no, I
sick
remember those.
imagination if that's the case.
I remember those.
I would like to see the music blog come back.
Okay.
I miss like going on to like a place every day and like reading the new music that someone who had good taste thought was cool. Like I never like I do use like streaming services and I know that's how a lot of people find like new music now is like on playlisting and stuff, but for me there's just like I don't know, it's not the same experience. I don't get excited to go on Spotify and check out like new music Friday. But whereas like I used to love going to like, you know, Nah Right and like whatever the other ones were
Yeah.
and like Hype Machine.
Yeah, yeah.
Is Hype Machine still a thing? Should be.
We should check that hype
Yeah.
machine.
I would like music blogs to come back.
They should bring back the SoundCloud era without all the fucking ads and like the fucking
I
promoted
heard
things
that
and all
last
that
week
shit.
too.
Yeah.
That was on last week's episode. Yeah, like
Yeah, it's nuts. But not even the paid thing, because like now there's a bunch of things where you can only download if you do this, and
Yeah.
the next thing you know, you're following better things that you didn't even intend to follow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I know
Is that
exactly what you're
happening?
talking
I have
about.
an
To
account
unlock the download
just
and
for
all
that.
that.
Yeah. Which I
no.
get it. You're trying to get people to follow you and shit, but at the same time, it's like
Yeah.
I don't know.
I have
Finding
an
shit was
account just
easier.
for SoundCloud downloading.
Yeah, my account's like too far gone.
It's like you, the name is like user 457. What you know? It's like some
Fire.
generic
Random thing.
And I just log in every time I want to like download shit.
There you
Those
go.
were some good times though. The like SoundCloud era when it was like the Wild West.
Yeah.
Yo, another thing they need to bring back:
Uh,
DJ booths that are inaccessible to patrons.
I agree. Yo, all you owners, you guys got to help us out, man.
It's like,
You're paying us to rock a party, but there's 100 people on our neck.
yeah. It can be fun like once in a while. Like, you know, that party you played with us in Toronto, the Drake.
Yeah, that's
It's-
a different vibe, though.
Yeah, and it's like it's not necessarily open. I mean, it's like a
Yeah.
stage, but people definitely come up there and like chill, but
Yeah.
you get like left alone.
Yeah.
But like a booth that's just like right there for people to do this too.
Like at the venue we do
Yeah.
Hush at, I don't think I've actually ever had a request at Hush. To be honest, I don't think I've had one.
I might come up and yell at you guys.
Yeah, you, but I don't listen to you anyways. Like, there's a bunch of people around us, but it's like a boiler room
Yeah.
feel. So like they're just there partying. They're not there to like ask you anything or bump you.
Yeah.
So like that's cool. But in like nightclubs,
Yeah,
I feel like there needs to be
some
something.
separation.
Like something.
yeah, for sure.
An extra $100 a night to pay a bouncer just to stand there is not gonna kill
Yeah.
the club. You know what I mean? So I
I-
agree with that.
Yeah.
And
You're
I-
hitting it on the money today. I like where this is going.
bad
I know a thing or
trees.
two. You know what I'm saying? Been around
a
a
thing or
bit.
two about a thing or two.
Yeah.
3 things you can't live without.
Ooh.
My car.
Okay.
I'm obsessed with my car, by the way.
Oh,
It's
what
like
kind
a
of car do you
weird
have?
thing. I don't even have a nice car. I drive a Mazda 3. It's
That's
like
fine.
chill.
Yeah.
But I think I'm like really just like attached to my car because it was
Okay.
like the first like grown up like big thing I got
Yeah.
myself.
Hmm.
Like
Fair
sometimes we'll be driving around and I'll just be like, oh,
Out
I
of
love
nowhere.
it. And then he's like, so weird.
Hey, what's
I'm like,
going on?
I just really love my car.
You know what's funny? Like with the amount of love you have for your car, I'm surprised you don't have a name for your car.
No, I don't have a name for it.
You should
How do
name
you
it
not
right
have
now.
a name for your car?
Like the other day, I was actually like, oh my gosh, I feel so sad, like thinking I have to get rid of this car one day. And he's like, what the hell? Like
Yeah, I
you're like
was like,
thinking
we were
about
silent
something
when I was
so
driving. She's
far in
like,
the future.
It's gonna be so sad when it's gone. I mean, it's true. It's been through a lot. It's
Yeah.
helped a lot.
Yeah, it came with me all the way from Calgary to Toronto. So
You
I think
drove
that's
it?
I
You-
drove it. Yeah.
Okay.
I drove it. I drove it took like 4 days. I drove through the states, stopped at a bunch of places along the way.
Mm-hmm.
And like it's very like symbolic
Yeah.
thing,
No, that's
you know?
fair.
You're like making a journey to your
Yeah.
next life.
Your next
Hmm.
chapter.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just can't live without my car.
Okay, car. What you got?
I mean, unfortunately, it's probably an easy answer, but my phone.
Are you one of those that's like someone's talking to you on your phone or like?
Depends on who's talking to me.
You're one of those.
He's always on the phone when I'm talking to him.
Yo, you're always on the phone all the time.
Okay, what are you on your phone doing? Is it Instagram? Are you like text?
I'm usually looking at memes and shit. I'm not gonna
okay.
lie. I love
This guy
memes.
follows
Social media guy.
so many meme accounts.
I'm not gonna lie, so do I.
Yeah.
I'll be up at night just scrolling, like
Yeah, it's crazy.
sending
It's
it
like
to my
endless,
homies and shit. Like it happens.
endless content.
I know I have all the fire meme accounts.
I also can't live without sugo,
Oh, wow.
spaghetti, and meat sauce.
See, I thought if food might be too broad, but like, yo, if we're going in there,
What is that?
it's like this.
Sugo is the best Italian restaurant. American Italian style food.
Is it like a chain?
No, no.
Nah, it's just one. It's like one
It's
man
like
that owns
one
it.
tiny little restaurant. It's like
Yeah.
the size of this room.
Shout out Connor.
Yeah, Connor, Alex, all the mandem. It's like right down.
Sponsor them.
It's right down the street from our
Yeah,
house.
next time you
It's-
pull up, we gotta
Yeah,
go.
we're
yeah, we'll
going.
bring
'Cause,
you.
like,
It's got
yeah, it's
literally
fire.
the best spaghetti and meat sauce I've
and
ever
their
eaten in my
tiramisu is
life.
like.
How
bomb as
often do
well.
y'all go?
Yo, we had to cut down
We
because
were
like.
going a lot, and
No,
then
bro,
none of
we
my
were going a
clothes
lot,
fit.
and that shit is not the thing to eat like a lot of. 'cause,
Okay,
like,
yeah.
I don't exercise either, right? So not anymore. So
Yeah.
like it was starting to.
Yeah,
was-
all
it
the
was
clothes were
creeping up.
tight,
Yeah,
and I was like, "This is all because of Sugo."
yeah, it's fire.
But we
though.
love them. So.
Okay, Sugo. Are we gonna share that one as the second one?
Yeah, that's
We're
a
gonna
pretty
share
important
Sugo.
Yeah,
Can't live without Sugo.
You got one more?
can it still be food?
What
No, I feel like I gotta think.
can I
Hold on
not
a
live
second.
without?
Fam, as corny as it is, probably music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. I mean, that's fair.
I thought you were gonna say me. I was like,
Well, that too.
Aw, she was ready
I
for
was
it.
like,
She's
as
like
corny
this.
as it is, I was like, hit.
It's like music. It's like, oh shit, damn it.
No, facts though. Music's a good one. I mean, it really, it's like everything to us. It's like literally our whole life.
Yeah,
You know, one thing I don't think people understand is like DJs of our caliber, music actually like dictates how we feel and do everything.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like I'll be driving in the car with my girl and she'll change the song and I'm like, yo, that's a real thing. Like I'm
You were in
I'm
it. Yeah.
zoned into this song
Yeah.
right now. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
don't think people understand like how it touches a DJ.
Yeah, and how like seriously we take it. You
Yeah.
know, and like, you know, I think it's because we also get like a different kind of insight as to like how music affects people. Like being in the position we're in and choosing certain songs and like taking rooms and parties into different places just purely by like our selections. Like that shit's fucking cool.
Yeah. That's what like keeps us going.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I mean, my whole day, every day, like pretty much revolves around like playing music, getting music, talking about music,
Yeah.
doing something with music.
sure.
So yeah,
That's crazy.
it's a good one. Another deep one.
Mm.
Rolling into that, do you have 5 songs that kind of speaks to you or like, you know, kind of describes you?
I mean, I was trying to think of this, and honestly, it was like kind of depressing because a lot of them were like sad songs, and then I was like, oh,
Well, you don't seem like a sad person.
I mean,
You
I'm
mean
not
it's
a
like sad
person.
music.
Yeah, I like sad music. I guess like because sad music kind of like helps me like sort out my own like feelings or stuff that I'm
Yeah.
going through.
Fair enough.
But there is one song.
Went from 5 to 1, so let's get the one.
Yo, I don't even know the name of the song, but I was thinking about it on the way in. We're gonna have to look it up. But it's
Okay.
like it's a chaos song,
'Kay.
which is like that's a whole nother story. But the lyrics are like, "Every day is Saturday night."
yeah, I think that's the
and
name-
I
isn't
can't
that the name of the
wait for
song?
Sunday
Sunday
morning.
Oh, Sunday morning. That's what it's called.
And I'm like, yo, those lyrics are perfect because it's like in our lives,
Yeah,
every day is Saturday night,
100%.
and you're just like waiting for Sunday
yeah.
morning.
That is a good
Oh,
one.
That's a good one. Actually,
That's deep.
That's a banger.
Because that's
as well,
true.
too.
You should put that on a t-shirt.
I should, right? That's a good one.
Damn.
Okay.
Is it called Sunday morning though?
I
need
don't
to
know.
I think it is.
Man, I'm not gonna tell
Can,
the chaos
can you
story.
Google that? He's Googling it?
Every day is Saturday.
I think it is called
night,
Sunday
and
morning.
I can't wait for Sunday morning.
Yeah, it's called something completely different.
There's
it's like,
also
it's like lighter song. It's Sunday
Maroon
morning.
5 has a good song called Sunday Morning as well. Just throwing that out there.
That's fine. That's fine. Are you gonna chop
And
your?
no doubt,
Okay.
there's a lot of
yeah,
songs
yeah.
called Sunday Morning that are really good.
That's a good question. How many songs are called? Sunday? While
do-
you look
Get to
for
the
that,
bottom
while
of
you
it.
look
Should do
for
a
that,
mix or like a night themed around.
You
that.
got any songs that kind of?
One of them I was saying on the way over here was a song called "Sitting Here" by Dizzy Rascal,
Okay.
and it's just because the hook is literally like, "I'm just sitting here, doing what I do." and I'm in the studio a lot, so like I literally just sit there and do what I do. So
He does.
Oh, we gotta talk about that. You're like production, engineer, and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. So,
how,
like-
how'd you get into that?
By sitting there.
But
Yeah,
Doing
by
what he
sitting
does.
there, doing
aside
what
from
I do.
sitting there,
Yeah. I got into that. So like, I originally went to school for computer programming, and I was working in that industry for like maybe close to 2 years, and I wanted to fucking off myself.
Okay,
It was
okay.
horrible. But I figured, and I was still DJing a bit around the time, and then I just figured I wanted to do something to do with music, but wasn't able to support myself with DJing. And I found out about that whole side of it. Then I started looking around at studios to like become an intern. Did that. Went to school part time, try and learn this shit while reading books and shit like that.
so you're self-taught essentially.
In the beginning, I was.
Yeah.
I ended up being an intern at another studio, where I also ended up getting hired for after, and I worked there for about 7 years as an engineer. And when I was there, I got to shadow a lot of people and learn that way. Yeah, and also just learned by trying shit.
Yeah.
You've
Trial
done,
and error.
a lot of like sessions with a lot of like
I've done
really
some
famous
cool
people.
sessions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done a few sessions with The Weeknd.
Nice.
I did some sessions with the Black Eyed Peas.
Rich Homie Quan.
Yeah, Rich Homie
Travis
Quan,
Scott.
Travis Scott. What was
Tinashe.
Oh my God, Tinashe.
Really productive session, by
Oh
the
my
way.
God.
Is that sarcasm I'm hearing or
Yo, let's not talk about that. Actually, let's not talk about
We
that.
can tell that one offline.
off camera? Okay.
But yeah, so that's.
Just know it was productive.
'Kay.
Really productive.
Okay.
To be fair, I DJ probably way less now because I run a studio with my partner Matt
Oh, okay,
in
cool.
the Junction, so that takes up more of my time.
Is that like more of a passion then? Or just like
I enjoy both. Don't
Yeah,
get me
yeah.
wrong. I just so happens the studio has been busier these days.
That's
I'm
amazing.
also starting to get back into doing my own music as well, like in terms of production.
Yeah.
So working with people in that respect. Yeah,
That's dope.
trying to do a lot of shit.
Okay. I got one last question. This is the banger. What is it like to be dating someone that's in the industry? Like how does that
Yo, facts. I thought it was gonna be possibly hard, but it's the biggest life hack ever.
Yeah.
If you need to go to the bathroom,
You got
Super
yeah,
clutch.
you got your wingman right there.
if like
Yeah.
you could need a gig covered.
yeah.
One thing that actually helped me a lot, actually, and I know the same thing for you, because I've always listened to rap and stuff like that, but as a DJ, I was not as comfortable with like the new shit that's coming
yeah.
out. She's like super versed in that, so she put me on with her collection and educated me. Likewise with a lot of the British stuff, like I did the same for her, reggae as well.
Yeah, that the reggae stuff was huge because, like I was saying, I was like had to really learn that when I got to Toronto.
So between
And
us,
for
we
the-
literally have everything.
Yeah,
That's dope.
We have
and I think
everything on lock.
that's for one person. It's so much to like keep up with, but like we both kind of have our things that we like and can kind of like, you know, manage
Yeah.
a couple of genres and then like share what we have. So it's like pretty clutch.
And not to mention, like, in terms of our social life, obviously we both do the same thing, so we understand
Yeah.
each other. I've dated people before where it's like, what the fuck, you always keep going out, coming home late and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I don't think it would work for everybody though. Like I think it definitely has to be like the right mix of personalities to be able to like be in the same industry as your partner and not have it be like weird.
Like do you guys ever like I'm sure guys approach you, girls, whatever. Like how do you guys act with that? Is it like
mean, as long as they're not
"Move
being-
from my gal, my
no, I used to be like that, you know, and I learned that's not really the way to go. And I trust her, you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Unless someone's being like
Aggressive.
mad aggressive and you
Yeah.
gotta slap up a man. Then
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I just never really like a jealous person.
To be fair, they should probably be more scared of her than me, to be honest with you. To be honest with you.
Have you ever like boxed someone down? We'll do it off camera. Don't incriminate
Yeah.
yourself.
No,
okay. I was about to
I'm
say-
I was joking,
completely
I was joking.
non-violent
Yeah.
and have never done anything bad.
There's not too many like DJ couples or anything out here. That's the
No.
only reason I asked.
Yeah, there's a couple in Toronto, but like I think there's not that many. It's pretty rare, and honestly, like we're really lucky like to have
Yeah.
what we have.
Nice.
It's cool. It's fun, you know. Like
Yeah, we
You-
play together a lot as well.
we play together a lot.
You guys ever have like friendly competitions?
All the
like,
time.
Like, yo,
Yeah.
I bodied
almost
that set.
every time.
Yeah.
They're like, yo, we're gonna clash right now.
Yeah.
They're like, all
And
right,
like
cool.
sometimes it's funny too, because like I'll like try to like
She'll try and snap.
I'll just try to do like the craziest shit.
Yeah.
Like super techie, like mixing and like
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that. And then as soon as he gets back on, he's like doing it too, and it's fun. It definitely pushes you to like be better, even if it's just for a joke.
And then sometimes when we play with other people, we like to try and
Clash them.
fuck with them.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you got to. Yeah.
We've been undefeated except the time we went against Crunch. Do you know
Yeah.
Crunch, Amir?
I don't think so.
He's amazing,
He
but he
smoked us in a
slapped
clash.
us. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
This guy was doing shit on one turntable that I didn't like, playing multiple songs without like a second turntable. I was like, what the fuck is
Just
happening?
going in.
Yeah.
Yeah, snapping.
Yeah, that was sick.
Yeah, that was our only L. Kill any sound.
There you go.
Sound.
Tell them when they're back. Watch out, guys.
We used to joke around that our name's 2 Cheeseburger Sound System.
Yeah.
I was actually about to say, are you guys like trying to create a brand? Like
I mean,
you kind of have one already, but
yeah, like we have Bear Selection, which is our label.
yeah.
But we're starting to kind of do stuff like under that, I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
The 2 Cheeseburger Sound was more a joke just for us.
Yeah, fair
'Cause
enough.
we-
But yeah, I don't know. We never had like a name, but yeah. Do you know why we call ourselves that though?
No.
Because usually after gigs, there used to, another thing I got to bring up. McDonald's used to have a combo with the 2 cheeseburgers that you could get, and
Yeah.
we used to always
Oh, yeah,
and we
yeah.
used to always get that combo and then split it.
Yeah, of
Split one.
course.
But now whenever we pull up, they're like, "Nah, that's not a combo." We're like, "The fuck you mean it's not a combo?"
Yo, I went in one time at them. I was like, "Oh, can I get a 2 cheeseburger meal?"
She's like, "You're lying."
They're like, that's not a thing. And I was
somebody
like,
else comes on, they're like, "Okay, yeah, you can get it. You can get it." You can get it.
They just charge you for one meal at a cheeseburger.
Yeah, but now it's not. So like,
it's
yeah.
not a thing, but
I
Yeah.
do remember that 2 cheeseburger meal.
Right? It was a-
100%.
It was a thing, man.
I'm telling you, McDonald's is fucking up.
And bag fries. Shake
Is
fries.
McDonald's is like McDonald's your
That's
favorite
something
fast
that needs to come
foods?
back.
That-
2 cheeseburger
Oh,
meal.
Oh,
shit.
there you go.
2 cheeseburger combo. Yeah.
That is hilarious.
It's not. I don't know if it's.
Do
my
you eat
favorite
all fast food? Like,
We try not to.
yeah, of course.
The one McDonald's near our house is complete shit. Like it's so slow.
Okay.
Like mans have been waiting like sometimes for like 45 minutes for shit.
No way.
Yeah, I've tweeted them so many times,
And we've
to
gotten free
complain.
shit out of it too.
Yeah,
45 minutes for a McDonald's?
Yeah.
What the hell
Honestly.
y'all order?
I mean, to be fair, it's like 3-4 in the morning, but still,
Ah.
like it shouldn't be that slow.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is probably why that McDonald's is getting torn down soon.
yeah. Good
Um,
riddance.
insane.
Yeah, we try and
We try to not eat fast food, but honestly, as you know, with what we do, sometimes you have
That's
like
all
no
you got.
choice.
Yeah.
Like last night, we had to eat A&W.
Yeah.
shout out
Sorry.
A&W on Granville.
Yeah,
That's
Fire.
that spot's high.
Fire.
They make it fresh.
yeah.
It's not
I
bad.
was like, I was starving, yo. I
Yeah.
just gotta get a chubby
You know what's funny
chicken.
when we were there?
I wasn't with them last
Yo,
night.
you were, yeah, I wanted to do that actually,
The
but
donor spot's like the joint.
that
have
day you
to go
pointed it
to.
out, it looks mad in there though. So I was like,
Yeah.
I don't
It's
think
good.
I have time.
Next time you're back, we'll go.
Okay,
I don't
sick.
know if it'll be open tonight after your gig, but
It's all good.
well, damn.
We don't even have time after the gig. We
yeah,
basically
y'all
have to
going
go
straight
to
to the airport.
Yeah,
basically.
It's, fine.
Yeah, they're pulling a Floetic club straight to the airport.
It's also
I
a
love
JM
that.
Cam.
That's also her
Oh yeah,
move.
Yeah.
the Jays.
Yo,
That's
the
how we
Jays,
think.
we got it on lock.
I
Honestly,
prefer that. I don't know. I really prefer that.
For me, I don't prefer it, but like, especially flying from here to Toronto, you kind of have no choice because if you want to
Yeah.
get back there at like
Yeah.
a normal time,
Are y'all
Yeah.
playing when you land, or you get a cut like a day or two to?
we got a couple days to like chill. Thankfully,
I have one day. I have to go to the studio the next day.
yeah. It's like starting to come back to being like pretty busy time, like for gigging and stuff. I find that like October is like a little like slower, and then like November, December is like kind of
Yeah.
crazy again. So
holiday time.
yeah, it's time to secure these bags.
There you go. Well, damn. Let's wrap this up.
All right.
My two friends, Frieza Chin, JM Cam. Is there anything you guys
Floetic.
anything you want to plug? Social media, gigs.
I mean,
Our Bear Selection 1-year anniversary is coming up.
yes, that's going to be a big one. We're having a party in Toronto for that, which will be sick. We have more releases coming out on the label soon. What else do we have going on?
Your radio.
Radio
show?
station,
Yeah.
ISO
Oh, yeah,
Radio.
Yeah. That's pretty
Check
big.
that out. Yeah, that's big. We didn't even talk about that.
Talk
but
about it. We got a little time.
I mean, it's the radio station that we run. It's called ISO Radio. We run it with a few friends and a big community of dope people, and we love them and appreciate them and are inspired by them. And yeah, check it out. Definitely check it out. We got shows of like all kinds of different music on there, like hip hop, techno, house music, club music, dancehall, Afrobeats, anything you can think of.
Nice.
And some good talk shows.
Yeah, so that's going, and then I feel like we have stuff to plug, but I'm forgetting it.
Oh, put your Instagram. Tell them your Instagram.
Yeah,
They can
I'm
find you.
JMKM on everything. JAYEMKAYEM.
Frieza Chin on everything for me. FREEZACHIN.
But public service announcement: Frieza Chin is not one word.
Oh fuck yeah! Please stop doing that. There's a space between Chin and Frieza.
How'd you get your name? Like, where'd that come from?
So I was 13 and I'm like really into Dragon Ball. But also when I started DJing, it was like reggae.
yeah.
And then like no matter what you tell a Jamaican person, if you're Chinese, they'll call you Mr. Chin.
Of course.
Like no matter what.
Yeah, that's just how it goes.
Yeah. So like that's why.
I was gonna ask you if it was Dragon Ball Z related, but I'm
Yeah.
like, do I want to sound like an idiot? What? Where else
Nah,
would
nah,
Frieza
nah.
come from?
It's Dragon Ball.
I
Yeah.
don't spell it the same way as him.
Yeah, yeah.
I meant for it to more be like something that's cold. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
I've always had an affinity to things that are colored blue and things that deal with like freezing stuff is like my favorite superpower, like Sub-Zero. And
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
like that. Yeah. And now, because I was 13, I'm stuck with it.
Super side note: did you hear that Dragon Ball Z is going on Netflix?
Yeah, like all the old ones too. I don't really like the new Super. And
No, no, the new shit I
Yeah,
don't really
it's
mess
weird.
with. I'm talking
The
about
old
like
shit's fire.
Tails and stuff.
Yeah,
Monkeys.
yeah.
If you don't know, you
Damn.
need to find out.
I'm
She's
like,
gonna love it.
yeah.
Yeah.
She hates
I don't know.
anime.
You're like, I don't know what's
Stuff.
going on, but
hates
yeah, the
anime.
tail.
Every time he's watching anime, I'm like,
Trolling.
I think it's the same show. I'm like, oh yeah, you're watching like whatever again. He's like, it's literally completely different.
Dragon Ball
Yeah.
Z is the greatest show ever.
I'm like, it all looks the same to me.
Yeah, this is Full Metal Alchemist actually. Last week I was watching something else.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay, well damn. That was Dice Lemons,
Yeah,
Frieza
thanks,
Chin,
guys.
JM Cam. They've been diced.